Delays are perfect for this type of situation because it's just that really quick hitting blast of snow this morning, and then we'll see some improvement this afternoon. Just again, the wind blowing some of the snow around. It is messy out on the roads, and I want to take a look at least one other traffic camera. We're going to likely see these. I've been kind of scrolling through a number of these. Gordon was just mentioning a number of these area roadways. There's the 290, and really this is one of the first roads that I'd yet actually seen the traffic actually making some decent ruts out in some of that snow. It's not a whole lot of snow, but keep in mind we're dealing with some gusty winds, and that's going to be kind of blowing and whipping some of this around. Let's take a look at the radar in a moment, but look at the visibilities. 1 is the favorite number. 1 mile visibility from Niagara Falls all the way down towards Bradford, PA. May find a few pockets of visibility even under a quarter mile at times, especially in some of the heavier snow. I'll show you where that is in just a moment. Winter weather advisories run until 9 o'clock this morning. Much of western New York. They do exclude Allegheny County as well as Potter County, but keep in mind both counties are still likely to see at least some of this light snow. And you're finding some of that right now around Wellsville. Portions of 86 could certainly be slick over the short term here as well. And this is what I mean about that short hitting blast. 2 hours worth of radar. There's the back edge of it just now clearing the Youngstown area, leaving at least a few areas to kind of deal with the cleanup side of things. Still some of that snow coming down through a good stretch of Wyoming County, northwest Allegheny, and pretty much all of Cattaraugus County. So be ready for this as you head out the door. Not huge amounts, but still winds will be a factor blowing some of this around. Now, one thing that helps us out for later today is that most of Lake Erie is frozen over, so that you see this disturbance sweeping into western New York, pushing east. And then you see on the backside of it the colder air. This is happening along a frontal boundary. It's basically marking the difference between what we had at midnight, around 30 degrees, and the colder air that's going to be in place even later this afternoon. So we'll be cooling down today. But notice the other lakes, lake effect coming in off almost every other lake with the exception of Lake Erie. Just with the slush ice that's in place, there's a chance for maybe a little bit of light snow, some flurries through this afternoon. That's really about it. I think this bigger blast of snow this morning coming with the front is our best chance for snow. Wind speeds. These are the sustained numbers. So even these numbers are enough to blow around some of that snow that we had already hit the ground this morning. So plow goes by, snow blows back into the roadway. You're driving on snow. Be ready for it. 29, that latest wind sustained there out of Niagara Falls. Out of the west primarily, direction should hold steady through much of the day today. But look at what that's doing to the temperatures. We're seeing these numbers dropping from west to east along with the same direction that snow is moving. So we're still at 32 in Countersport, 25 in Wellsville. We're going to be cooling down right into the afternoon, likely to finish off the afternoon around 11 degrees. So it's not the temperatures are going to go crashing down. They're going to slowly drop down, but with the winds in place, it's going to feel quite a bit colder right through this afternoon. So dress for numbers closer to these. -2 is what it feels like in Niagara Falls, but of course you just saw the wind. It's pretty strong there right now. 0 in Buffalo is what it feels like. And we do have wind chill warnings that will be going into effect tomorrow morning, 3 a.m., and they run through 11 a.m. for all of western New York and northwest Pennsylvania. That's for this potential that with the winds overnight and temperatures dropping to just below 0, we're talking wind chills tomorrow morning in the -15 to -30 range. So get ready for that. Latest wind gusts. I just want to show these because of the snow blowing around. 37 at Niagara Falls, 33 in Buffalo, 44 last gust in Wellsville. So it'll feel nasty if you get one of those right as you get out of the car or go out to clean off the car. Today's highs, we're pretty much around them right now, so we'll be dropping steadily into the afternoon. So the temperature range I put on here is really for 7 a.m. this afternoon, likely to finish off a bit cooler. There's a look at it for tonight. Below 0 for pretty much all of western New York. That in itself is cold, but once you factor in that kind of wind out of the west, that's what brings you down to the dangerous cold, -15 to -30 wind chill range. Looking at it for the rest of the week, this blast of cold air is not going to be that long lasting, so that might be a positive, or that is a positive for many of us into Thursday, our next chance for at least a few light snow showers.
I imagine we'll be talking a lot about this wind chill tomorrow, Todd.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks.
All right.